Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another speed build. So today I am building here in the world of Windenburg, and this time I am building on the island of Windenburg, and I have not built on this island in such a long time. Like, it might be more than a year since I've built here. I'm not exactly sure because I don't really keep track, but I think it's been that long. Or longer, I don't know. But yeah, I thought that I would build something just kind of cute and coastal, and I was originally planning on making this build much more modern on the interior, but it ended up being a little bit more traditional and kind of, I don't know if it's clashing with the exterior, because I feel like the exterior actually looks quite modern with the windows, and this paneling that came from Seasons I think actually looks quite modern too. So hopefully they don't go against each other. You guys will have to let me know, but the house ends up having 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, a laundry room, a living area, a dining room, a kitchen, and then like this bonus office area that I turned into kind of an art studio too. I don't know, I was trying to think of the sim that lives here, and I think that it's a single mom who had originally moved here, I think for, I don't know, maybe like for writing or for artistic purposes, something like that, something to be like away from the city and quiet and peaceful, and like they're just more into being like in a more alone environment. They're much more of like a loner, I think, and then I think they found themselves pregnant at one point, and so they have a toddler. And yeah, I don't know, that's pretty much as far as I got. So it's not the most interesting story, but that's kind of what I was thinking. I just didn't really see like a whole family living here, like with 2 parents and the toddler, but I mean, of course there is room for that. I just thought that it would be a nice home for a single parent. So yeah, of course you guys could have any family that you imagine living here, and the office art room could easily be turned into another bedroom or 2 if you really needed extra space for more kids or a roommate or something like that. But yeah, the shape of this actually came together really easily. I was looking at a picture on Pinterest, so I'll put it up here on screen so you guys can see what I was looking at, and the shape of it is pretty identical to that one. Here I was having an issue with the second floor, like having outdoor lighting, even though it had a floor and a roof. I think it had something to do with the roofing, so I changed the roof. Thankfully that was easy to change, and it didn't change the overall shape very much. But yeah, the house is very small, and the floor plan was very hard to do. I struggled with the floor plan. This is probably my like 5th attempt at figuring out the floor plan. I cut the other ones out, and it was just very tricky. I think it mostly had to do with like the shape of the second floor, because the second floor is so small compared to the first one, and the shapes are very different. It was basically just a challenge to figure out where to put the staircase, but thankfully I figured it out, and it's not too awkward and stuff like that. And I had lots of room on the first floor to add you know, all of the living spaces, like an actual dining room, a kitchen, and living area. And then I even had room for a laundry room and stuff like that, and some kind of interesting hallways. I don't know, the hallway spaces are, well, not interesting. There's just like simple decorations in there. But yeah, before I decorated the interior, I decided to come back to the exterior to do the landscaping. The landscaping, I really wanted to feel very natural to the environment, and so I just used a few fences. I used one that you can find in the build catalog that's at the back of the house. I'm not really sure why I put it back there, and then I used the live edit objects fence for the rest of it, but that's what I chose to do, and I think it actually looks really cute. And yeah, I think this fence looks really adorable, how some of it's kind of broken, and I think having this fence actually ties into the interior a little bit better. I mean, not that the interior is like super run down or rustic or anything. I mean, the office space definitely is. It looks like it's made out of like reclaimed wood and stuff. It kind of looks like the inside of a boat, maybe. I don't know, like an old fisherman's boat. But I think the sim that lives here is really into like fishing and that kind of stuff, so I think it suits their taste. But yeah, I don't know, I thought this fence looked nice. And then I'm just placing some like grass around it, trying to make it look a little bit more blended into the environment, because this is a grass that you can find in the world itself, so it's a live edit object grass. And then I just used mostly greenery and some flowers, and then this little like gravel pathway and some grass coloring. And then I also put a like wood stump, so a bunny will show up. I thought that would be pretty cute. And then also a bee box, and then also a chicken coop, so you could have a few chickens out here. And I just really imagine this sim just really liking nature and just a nice quiet calm life by the sea. I think that's really sweet. But of course they have a toddler. Maybe the toddler is wild and chaotic and maybe will like completely different things than their parent does. But yeah, so originally when I came to decorate the interior, I placed this couch thinking that I would decorate it more modern and the TV and stuff too, but I just ended up adding a lot more traditional items, like a lot of stuff from cats and dogs. But of course, cats and dogs just come with so many things that work for a coastal interior. And I don't know, I think it's really cute. So hopefully you guys will like it too, especially this high back chair. You guys probably know by now how much I like this high back chair. I use it in like so many different builds, but it's just so cute and it comes in so many cute swatches. And this one with the blue plaid was, I don't know, perfect for this interior. And then I'm using a lot of artwork that came from cats and dogs too, because of course they're very coastal themed, and they work for this style. I also used a few decorations sized down from cats and dogs, like that, what do you call that? Steering wheel from a ship decoration. I sized it down and I put it on the table. I haven't play tested this build at all, so I'm not really sure if it sized down will actually take away from its footprint. So I'm not sure if it'll block your Sims from doing anything. Hopefully it doesn't, because I think it looks really cute there. But if I have any issues with my Sim navigating that area, then of course I'll replace it with something, but hopefully I don't have to. And the coffee table I'm using came from the Paranormal Stuff pack. I thought that looked really cute in there, in the white swatch. And then I just put a little fish plaque over there because I definitely imagine this Sim fishing a ton, living out here by the dock and the ocean and everything. And I decided to switch this window up here at the back just to let a little bit more light into the dining room. And then I'm using this table, and I'm forgetting which pack it came from right now. I think maybe Parenthood. And then the chairs came from, no, it didn't come from Parenthood, did it? No, I'm not exactly sure. Let me know if you guys know, but I do know the chairs came from Cats and Dogs, and I thought they looked so cute in the white swatch with the blue cushion. And in here, I basically just added a few decorations. I didn't have like a whole lot of space to add a bunch of furniture, but over here I did add a couple of what do you call those, like china cabinets, and I thought those looked pretty good and yeah, pretty cute in there. And I decided to switch up the couch because that one I felt like was too modern for the interior. So as you can see, the interior isn't super traditional, but it's not as modern as I was picturing. So I'm not sure if you guys are getting what I was picturing, but I kind of just imagined a more like modern looking coastal cottage, but it's just a bit more traditional, not overly traditional, but a bit more. But yeah, over here is the kitchen. The kitchen is very long and narrow, and when I was first working out the floor plan, I was kind of worried how this was going to look, and I wasn't sure if it was going to be very easy to decorate, but thankfully I think it actually turned out to be a really cute kitchen, and I think it has nice decorations, and it's just nice and cozy. And I think these counters and cabinets that came from Parenthood work perfectly for the style and in the blue color and everything. And then the stove and refrigerator that came from the Country Kitchen kit I think also work really perfectly with this style and everything. And so yeah, I think it's super cute. But yeah, I did want to mention again how much I appreciate your guys' feedback on my new channel. In case you guys haven't heard, I did start a CC building channel where I'm just building with my entire custom content collection, and I'm not doing voiceovers in those videos in case you guys were wondering. I'm just playing music. I've been getting some comments saying you guys miss my voice and that kind of stuff, but some of you guys do prefer the music and say it's really relaxing, and I'm really happy about that because I've collected a lot of music that I really enjoy from Epidemic Sound over my time of building, and so it's kind of like a nice space to share that and then just play around with decorating and building and all of that kind of stuff and exploring custom content, which I am a huge fan of. I can't believe I haven't been playing with it longer. I've done some showcases over like my years building here, but very slowly. I really should have done more over the time because people are really creative and their custom content is beautiful. So I'm excited to have a space where I feel like I can fully explore that, and I don't know, I'm very excited, and I really appreciate your guys' feedback and all of the like love and support and all of that kind of stuff for it. So yeah, if you guys are interested, I will have a link in the end card so you guys can find it easily. I also have a post on my community tab about it too, so you guys can find it there if you're not seeing it on the end card or something like that. But also you could look it up by SimLicy with CC. Some of you guys have been saying I should have called it SimLicy. which I think is so funny. But yeah, it's just SimLicy with CC. It's not the most creative name, but it's to the point. And yeah, anyways, I rambled through finishing the kitchen and then decorating the downstairs bathroom and laundry room. They're not very exciting, but of course they're very functional. Well, the kitchen I think is kind of exciting. It's cute. But this is the like bonus room that I was saying could easily be turned into another bedroom or two if you needed the space. But I really imagined the Sim living here to be into reading and writing and painting, and so I really wanted them to have a space for that, and I think that room is perfect for it. But moving on to the second floor, up here there are 2 bedrooms, so a toddler's room, a master bedroom, or main bedroom. I don't know what you would call that if it's not a master. I know there's a word for it, but I don't know it. And yeah, there's also this extra space leading to the balcony, and I just put some like plants and stuff in there. I really had no idea what to do with that space, and so the plants were kind of just like, I don't know, a way to fill it in. You guys will see what I mean. But anyways, this is going to be the master bedroom. I decided to use this bed that came from Cats and Dogs because it definitely goes with the style, and I think it looks really cute, and I don't know, I think this bedroom is really adorable. It's very small. I didn't realize how small this room was going to be, so it doesn't have like a lot of furniture in here because I didn't want it to not function. I wanted your Sims to be able to get to both sides of the bed in case you did want to have a couple in here. But yeah, I don't know, I think it looks nice. And again, I'm using this curtain. I tried to not overuse this curtain because I feel like it was very traditional and it was very much deviating away from my original plan. But it's so cute. I had to use it a few times, so I was really happy to use it in here. But the rest of the curtains I just used like plain white, more modern looking curtains. But yeah, over here I do have a dresser with a few decorations on it, a bookcase, and then I put a mirror above the bed and a painting above the dresser, and then I just hung a robe on the wall and put a plant in the corner. So yeah, I think it looks super cute. But over here is going to be the toddler's room, and the toddler's room I think is adorable. And in here I used this bed. I thought the like plaid bedding worked really nicely with the whole like coastal theme. This wallpaper isn't very coastal, but it's so cute. I just love it so much. It came from Cottage Living, in case you guys don't recognize it, but I just love like the mushrooms with the leaves and the bunnies, and it's so stinking cute for like any toddler room, so I just had to use it. And yeah, the wood like bed frame is a bit darker than like the rest of the wood tones in the build, but I actually think it works in here somehow and doesn't feel like it's clashing. I don't know if you guys will agree, but I actually liked it. So yeah, I just put a chair in the corner, and then I found this shelf, and so I just put it in this room, and that's when I decided that that was going to be a little plant room. I don't know, or a plant hallway, I guess. So yeah, I'll decorate that here in just a little while. But here I'm just adding some decorations in the toddler room, trying to find some artwork and stuff to put on the wall. There's really not great artwork for kids' rooms. I mean, well, for kids' rooms, there's pretty good artwork because there's lots of posters and stuff, but for toddler rooms and nurseries, there's not great artwork. I really wish that we would get like some sort of a nursery kit with like actual like nice paintings and stuff to put on toddler walls, and just, I don't know, new bassinets for babies. I don't know. We just need like a whole new thing for babies and nurseries and stuff like that. I don't know if we're ever getting a baby update, but I would love to see one. But anyways, so I decided to use this shelf that came from the plant kit. And I haven't used it yet, I don't think. Maybe I've used it once since that kit came out, but I decided to put it over here and just have a little plant area. So yeah, it's just a plant area, but I think it looks cute, and I like the decorations, and it's just a nice little hallway leading to the balcony, and the balcony just has like a plant out there and a rocking chair, which I thought would be pretty cute. And then here I'm just finding some artwork and decorations to put on this side of the room. I was gonna have a chair, but I didn't really think it worked, so yeah, just one painting and then a lamp in the corner. So it's pretty simple, but I think it looks nice. So yeah, hopefully you guys have liked this build, and hopefully you guys do enjoy the screenshot. So thank you so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!
Call it off and don't look back. Take me off this lonely track. All my worries of yesterday, I can't seem to get away. it slipped away. We were never here to stay. We were so wild and free. We were just kids in love. I gave you the best of me, and all I was asking of you was to never break